Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Welcome back to the channel, Simply Latrice. Today I want to talk a little bit about tips or just things that I am trying to ensure that I stay on track with my budget. I recently left my job, and so I am on a tight budget to make sure that, things align. I did have an unexpected expense. So this week, when I was out servicing my vending machines, I had a location that notified me that they did not renew their lease. And so my machine will need to be relocated. And so one good thing, I contacted the company that I bought the machine from, and they are going to help me find another location. The bad thing is I've got to move the machine, even if I do not have a new location to put it in, and that is going to be a $500 cost to get a company to move it and then store it until I can relocate it. And so as I think about expenses like that popping up, I recently was in an accident. I've incurred expenses on rentals, towing fee. And so I just need to ensure that I am able to stay on budget with the necessities, as well as have things or something in place to kind of help with the unexpected. And so these are small things, but things that will add up over time. So let's get started. The first thing is I was recently out at the grocery stores, and I always look at, lotions and soaps and things like that, things I may not necessarily need, but I don't know, I'm always fascinated by lotions and new scents and stuff. But I was like, you know what, let me go home and see what I have. And so lo and behold, I have I think I stopped counting at 10 bottles of lotions in my bathroom. And I was like, what sense does it make to go and spend another $20 to $40 in lotions when I have, 10 plus bottles at home? And so I think that kind of made me think, okay, well, what else do I have in great abundance that I'm continuing to go to the store and still spend money on? And I went into my kitchen and I found 4 or actually 5 bottles of dish detergent, another few bottles of hand soap. And so I think we can save a lot of money when we just kind of be mindful of what we already have and reuse those things, use them until they're gone. I bought them because I either liked the way they looked, the design of the bottle, the brand, or the scent. And so those things still hold true. So I am going to make sure that I use up product before I begin buying new items. So number 1, be mindful of what we already have. Number 2 is not eating out. I haven't really done it as much because my 14-year-old is not home with me for this school year. And so that has really been it saved me a lot, even though I do give my sister money every month to help with his expenses. I don't have the expense of eating out every day, and that's 2 people eating out pretty much every day. And so I'm cooking more, and I find that it really doesn't take a whole lot, for me being one person, to fill up my fridge with things that I will kind of eat off of for 2 days, make, cut it up, prep, and be able to get at least 2 meals out of something for one person. Because I am intermittently fasting, so I only have an 8-hour window to eat, and so I'm pretty used to that, and so it doesn't really take a lot for me to feel full. And also in doing that, kind of went through my pantry, and I had all these canned goods, and so I kind of been doing like vegetable plates. Today I actually did green beans. I made some green beans with a little bit of bacon and onions, and then I had some corn with that, and I had some mac and cheese. So like just using things in the pantry, things that are in my freezer that, you know, I haven't used or cooked, because once again my son's not here. And so that is also something that I'm finding that saving a lot of money. And so that's number 2, cook more. And then another thing is like be aware of your electrical use, I guess, to cut your electricity bill. I actually just got my bill and it did make a difference. So my son is not here in the home, and so in his room I unplugged, you know, TV, devices that he left behind. I went into my spare room, guest bedroom, and I had a fan in there for guests and TV, so I unplugged all those things. And so yeah, that actually does help. Unplugging unused devices really cuts down that electricity bill. And the last thing was cutting my cable bill subscriptions. And so I have Netflix and Prime and DirecTV, and I do not want to part with my Netflix or Prime. And so my DirecTV, I didn't necessarily part with it, but I did narrow down to a few channels. My last bill was like $119, and this bill just came and it was $79. And so that may be okay for me for a little while. I will try to get myself to let it go eventually and just survive with my Prime and Netflix and then all the other apps that are on my TV. But I feel that that is also something that we can look at in regards to saving a little more money. And so small changes can make a big difference when you're trying to save. And so yeah, those are my few things that I'm doing. Please drop a comment and let me know some of the things that you're doing. And that brings us to the end of my video. As always, I like to thank you for watching my videos. Please like, share, subscribe, and all the things. And I will see you in the next video.